This poem is called Mum's the Word. And like many of my poems, it's about everything. Motherhood. We are born into it before we even give birth, glowingly unaware of the radical change birth will bring to who we used to be and who we thought we were and what we thought we were doing here, busily creating a creation that will literally take on a life of its own as we learn to let go of who we were, how we looked, our health, our needs, our time, our dreams, who we thought would show, and how we thought it would go. Mothering makes poetry wordless, theories pointless, certainty impossible, complexity a way of being, creation an infinite art form. When somebody does something amazing, unthinkable, Olympic, we should say, wow, you totally mothered that. Did you see him mum that high jump? Do you mean he created it from nothing, pulled it off against all odds, somehow survived it, landed it perfectly, and rolled right into the next portion of the program with a cool only a mother could keep in a full chaos war zone? Yes, he fully mummed that one. Mumming. The ability to keep it together, or not, and still assemble genes and molecules or any idea or substance to make a genius creation that truly takes on a life of its own, but can be loved into various forms of wonder, yet must be released without attachment, without ownership, and without patent. Making people. Who does that? Gods. Goddesses. Mums. Just saying. Are you working right now, Dr. Wood? They would say, why, yes, I'm making a couple of people. Wow, that's some serious mothering, dude. I know, right? I guess you'll be ready for anything after that. Well, I hope so, because anything is coming. I might even venture as far as saying that any person of any gender about whom we would never say, wow, she really mummed on that one, or he's really making a mum out of himself in front of the UN today, or she really mummed that acceptance speech, should never be allowed to be a politician, a doctor, a lawmaker, make decisions about the environment, society, economy, schooling, human rights, animal rights, what is right, what is not, run a business, be a CEO, get any position of power over people. I can't help but think that the world would be a pretty darn good place if a person had to have on their resume some degree of epic mumming or mother of a thing that showed the ability to multitask like mad, consider everyone and everyone's needs, and reconsider them all over and again without regard for age, gender, race, ability, create with confidence, then recreate incessantly, then let go entirely and start over with nothing on barely any sleep, beyond human capacity, ad infinitum. I'm not asking for that much, am I? I mean, this wasn't even a paid job. They didn't even replace moms when we went back to work. If it wasn't a paid position, it must have been negligible, right? So, I can't be asking for that much. Well, yes, I am. I am suggesting if you can't do anything at the level that a mum would, what the heck are you doing running a country? And if you don't make people, are you sure you know enough to care enough and be vulnerable and humble enough to make decisions about people? I am left on this day in genuine awe of all the people makers of the planet, wondering what a world it would be if mum was really the word.